If this is the kind of testimonial that's sitting on your website right now, something like, Jackie's an amazing coach, highly recommend, then stay with me because those are not doing you any justice. That kind of testimonial is hurting you more than it's helping you. It's nice, but it's not selling your coaching. Now, compare that to something like this. Before working with Jackie, I was drowning in 60-hour weeks with inconsistent revenue. Within 2 months, I raised my rate by 40%, streamlined my systems, and signed 3 new clients at my premium pricing while actually working less. Do you see the difference? Here's the thing. You're delivering incredible transformations for your client. You know you are. But if your testimonials don't show that, potential clients can't see it either. The good news, this is completely fixable. You don't need better clients or fancier marketing. You just need to ask 5 better questions. And today I'm going to show you exactly what those questions are. So let's dig in. If you've ever felt like you need a marketing degree, a finance diploma, and a cloning machine to run your coaching business, you're not alone. Most coaches start their business to make an impact, not to juggle admin, tech, and endless to-do lists. I'm Jackie Appleby, online business manager and business coach, and around here we like to turn that chaos into calm. Through my Coach to CEO framework, I help coaches like you build a business that runs smoothly, grows sustainably, and gives you the freedom to focus on what you love most, coaching. So if that's what you're aiming for, you are definitely in the right place. Okay, so let's talk about why testimonials matter so much for coaching businesses specifically. Coaching is an intangible, trust-based service. Your potential clients are making a significant investment financially and emotionally on faith. They can't always test drive your coaching before they buy. So how do they decide? They're really asking 2 questions. Number 1, will this coach understand me? And number 2, will this actually get me results? That's where testimonials come in. They're not just nice to have, they're the trust-building mechanism that bridges that gap. Strong testimonials show potential clients what's possible for them. They answer the unspoken question, will this work for someone like me? And what many coaches don't realize is that 3 or 4 well-written testimonials are far more valuable than 50 vague ones. One powerful story that shows a clear before and after transformation will convert more clients than a whole page of "she's great." Quality testimonials build trust. Trust leads to consistent client attraction, and consistent client attraction creates sustainable revenue. So if testimonials are that important for building trust and attracting clients, why are so many coaches getting ones that don't actually do this? Now, here's what I see happening all the time. Coaches get testimonials that sound nice, but don't convert. She's supportive and kind, caring and insightful, energetic and positive. Lovely to receive, but they're all about you. They don't show the transformation. They don't tell a potential client what changed in their life or business. And most importantly, they don't help your next client see themselves in the story. You're watching your clients transform in real time, from stuck to thriving. But when you ask for a testimonial, you get surface level responses, and that leaves you frustrated. You start wondering, am I wrong? Do my clients not value what we did together? But here's the truth. Your expertise and your clients' transformations deserve to be properly recognized and shared. When testimonials are vague, it doesn't just hurt your marketing, it undersells the real transformation that your client experienced. And both of you deserve better than "she's supportive and kind." So why does this keep happening? Well, usually it's because coaches ask generic questions like, can you write me a testimonial, with no guidance? Or they ask at the wrong time, like when the transformation isn't fresh, or there's no system in place, so it kind of falls through the cracks. And here's the cost of that. Weak testimonials means potential clients can't see the proof. So they either choose other coaches, or your conversion rates drop, or it becomes harder to justify premium pricing and your revenue stays inconsistent because your trust building piece is missing. Successful coaches know testimonials aren't about making you feel good. They're about showing your ideal client the exact transformation that they're craving. The great news is it's completely fixable. You don't need to become a better coach. You just need to ask better questions. It's not about how you ask for testimonials. It's actually about what you ask. Think of it this way. There's praise and then there's proof. Praise sounds like, she's great. Proof sounds like, here's what changed for me. And what actually converts? Specificity plus emotional journey plus tangible results. Your clients don't know what kind of testimonial you need. They assume nice words are enough. They don't realize that potential clients need to see themselves in the story. Your job as the coach is to guide them, to articulate what they've experienced. And that is exactly what these 5 questions do. These will help your clients to share their story with clarity, the before, the results, the emotional shift, and the proof that makes it real. And once you've got this framework in place, you can automate it so every client gives you a powerful, ready-to-use testimonial. So let's dig into those 5 questions. Number 1, what was going on in your life or business before we started working together? This sets the before stage, the relatable struggle your next client will definitely recognize. Question number 2, what specific results did you achieve through our work together? This provides the proof, the numbers, the wins, the tangible results that build confidence. Question 3, what was the biggest mindset or perspective shift that you experienced? This shows the deeper transformation, that shift from overwhelmed to confident. What would you tell another person who's considering working with me? That's question 4, and that gives you peer-to-peer credibility and testimonials written in your client's own voice. And finally, question number 5, is there anything else you'd like to share about your experience? This final question often captures emotional gold, the calm, confidence, or joy that they now feel. These 5 questions together tell the full story, head, heart, and results. Now, let's talk about timing, because when you ask matters just as much as what you ask. If you're running a longer coaching program, say 6 to 12 months, don't wait until the very end. By then, energy fades and testimonial requests fall into the I'll get to it someday pile, which almost never happens. The sweet spot is around 3 months in or after about 6 sessions. That's when your client has experienced enough change to have meaningful feedback, but they're still engaged and motivated to respond. You can even use it as a checkpoint. Ask for feedback and a testimonial at the same time. It lets you gauge satisfaction, catch any misalignments early, and celebrate wins while they're still fresh. And if they're happy, why wouldn't they give you a testimonial? Here's one more crucial piece that often gets missed, and that's legal permission. You need explicit consent to use testimonials in your marketing. Without it, you're legally exposed. A simple waiver protects both you and your client. And even then, most testimonials might need editing. Your clients aren't copywriters. They'll ramble or skip details. But when you have a permission waiver in place, you can refine their words without changing the truth. With that system, right questions, right timing, and the right permissions, you'll start collecting testimonials that truly represent the transformation that you create. Now, let's be clear about what's at stake if you don't fix this. Weak testimonials are quietly costing you clients, revenue, and credibility. When people can't see proof, they hesitate. They choose someone else. You're forced to compete on price instead of value. Your discovery calls become harder because you're starting from zero trust, if they even book a discovery call. Over time, that leads to the revenue roller coaster, feast and famine cycles that make growth feel impossible. And the irony is that you might actually be more experienced than the coach that they just picked, just not better represented. In a trust-based business like coaching, your testimonials are one of the most powerful sales tools that you have. When they're strong, everything else becomes easier. Imagine this. Potential clients land on your website and immediately see themselves in your testimonials. They're pre-sold before they even book a call. Your discovery calls feel effortless because the trust is already built. You start attracting higher quality clients who are ready to invest because they already believe in your process. Your revenue stabilizes, you spend less time proving yourself and more time coaching the right people. Imagine opening your website and reading testimonials that make you proud, stories that reflect your real impact. Imagine potential clients thinking, that's exactly what I need. That's what happens when you get this right. If you're ready to build a coaching business where your marketing finally reflects your expertise, where client attraction feels easier and revenue is consistent, then let's talk about what that looks like for you. You can book a complimentary synergy call using the link in the description. We'll look at your business together, identify what's working, and map out your next steps, whether that's systems, messaging, or pricing. And if you want to implement this testimonial framework right away, then check out my video on how to build your testimonial and feedback form in Moxie CRM. It includes the 5 questions, the legal waiver, and the automation setup. And you can find that linked right here. And tell me in the comments, what's the best testimonial that you've ever received? Or what's been your biggest stumble asking for them? I'd love to hear from you. Remember, coaches who succeed aren't just great at coaching, they're great at showing the world what their coaching achieves. Let your testimonials do the heavy lifting for you. Until next time, keep building the business that you deserve.